Okay, I've been trying to help Grace for 3.5 years now, and we've had major success. She's diabetic. When I met her, she was going blind with diabetic retinopathy, and she had diagnosis of mild cognitive impairment, which was furthered increased to vascular dementia, mild vascular dementia by Dr. Karen Ing. So just so that you know, we spend in this country, Canada alone, $3.8 billion annually in 2020, going to $5 billion in 2030 on diabetes. Diabetes is the leading cause of blindness, causes 30% of strokes, 40% of heart attacks, 50% of kidney failure needing recurring dialysis or requiring dialysis, and 70% of all traumatic leg and foot amputations.
Thank you for sharing this.
29% live with diabetes or pre-diabetes in Canada. It's a very bad disease. And diabetes type 2 is known as dementia now because it actually causes the brain to die. The blood vessels fill with sugars and the blood vessels die, the little capillaries, and those areas in the brain then die. So how does diabetes affect memory loss? Uncontrolled diabetes may increase the risk of experiencing cognitive problems such as memory loss. And this is coming out of the Alzheimer's disease. Anyway,
Thank you for providing.
so it's very deadly, very deadly. It's cost a lot of money, and we get a lot of the wrong misallocation of resources. And as a matter of fact, if you read on the diabetes website, they say we need a urgent solution. We need a solution very urgently. Too many people are having their lives ruined because of this disease, and they don't know how to manage it. Well, we do, and we have the evidence, right? Grace has a life-supporting therapy prescription because of her dementia and her insulin. She can't remember to take it properly or how to eat properly or anything, so therefore she will die if she's left alone. And when we first met, I was getting alarmed on my phone through the Libra, which she brought here and was connected to her phone. And I was getting alarms at 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I would have to come to her condo and feed her, give her something to eat. Eventually, I ended up living with her because people were parking behind me where I was parking, and I was having trouble. It was just a disaster. So because she needed the 24/7 care, I came to live with her. And this is Home Care Central, Home Care and Community Services. And they said that we do not have any policies or procedures pertaining specifically to people with memory loss and insulin issues. So they can't help her. They cannot help her. It even says down here with the Family Managed Program, but that's because they don't understand that there's a problem with the home care system. They actually took Grace's money away, her own money away from her, despite our successes. And let's start with our first success here, which is stopping Grace from going blind. When I met her, she had mild non-proliferative diabetic retinopathy. She even got to see here, we could go get her new eyeglasses. So it was mild. That's when her eyes were burning. She was saying that she splashed drain cleaner in her eyes. We were putting cloths with damp cloths on them at night, even an ice pack, a bag of peas a few times. And we saved her. This was almost a year later. It was non-proliferative. We saved her eyes. And then if you look here, this is 2025. And at this point, she now has very mild non-proliferative diabetic retinopathy. And it's the tight blood glucose control that did that for her. So we maintained a tight blood glucose control for several years now. And we reversed her diabetic retinopathy. We're the very first people to ever do that. And then here it says, I'm the family physician for Grace Kwok. Oh, don't forget, because we maintained her glucose levels so good for so long, we actually stopped her vascular dementia from progressing. And this is achievable through many things. You can use the multi-domain 2-year approach or the finger dementia method. The Cleveland, like everybody knows, it can be done, sort of, but they're not really sure how to do it. Well, we know how to do it, okay? And it says right here, Grace has been given a diagnosis of mild cognitive impairment or dementia over the last past several years, okay? Dr. Karen Ning attributed to her mild vascular dementia. Grace's scores greatly declined over the years. Her brain scan, CT brain scan, shows some mild atrophy, but have remained stable. Remained stable, Grace. That means we stopped it, okay? We stopped it. We stopped the vascular dementia. We stopped the diabetic retinopathy. Our record's incredible. And I just thought I'd throw this in because when I offered to help Grace, when I told her I would do my best, I just tried to call and get her home care because I was supposed to be dying. This is my heart, 100% blocked, 80% blocked in the center and 70% blocked over there on the left. And this is me, oh, I took my name off of there when I made it, expanded it, I guess, but that's me. And so that means that we have actually reversed diabetic retinopathy, reversed vascular dementia, reversed my heart disease. I don't need the surgery. Go to our website, Livingyourbestlife.life. You can download the free summary. You can read the blog, which is quite informational. Or to help us out, since the government took Grace's money, you might be able to make a small donation or preferably buy our book and help us help you. That would be ideal. Would you like to see people buy our book to help themselves, Grace?
Of course, I would love to see that.
And
Everybody getting the benefits from your hard work.
And do you agree with everything I just said?
Yes, I do. Agree.
Oh, okay. Thank you very much, guys. Please, Livingyourbestlife.life. Help yourself. Just, it's incredible what we've done. I can't believe it. Thank you very much.